The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation 100,000 plus in unison. So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, someone whose career I've watched with real interest, Peter, is Odegaard. Having seen him break through at such a young age and having so much pressure thrust on him, I really think that the time he spent outside Norway has done him a lot of good. And look how much he's developed.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to pass it through. He's picked his way through. And he's there to belt it away. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Lopez. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Great vision. Ronaldinho. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking for the run. They've won a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neatly clipped into space. And that's gone loose. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. He gets big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Rooney is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And he's had it nicked away. So it is still 0-0. And it's Grimaldo. Ronaldinho could try cutting inside here. He charged for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Lewandowski. Odegaard! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
That has not gone well. Threads one in. And no, that was never going to make it. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Pedri. And he cuts out the supply.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just... There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Galatasaray really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Nuno Mendes. For Xavi Alonso. Odegaard. Nuno Mendes. Odegaard. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Can he get it through? Pedri. Has ended up in no man's land. And it's Odegaard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Odegaard. Grimaldo deals with that comfortably. Fermin. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ribery. That's been cut out, well played. Spread out to the left. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Kukchu. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved. That's just playing it safe and simple.
They get a throw in. Pedri. Kukchu. Now this could be... He's having a shot! That was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Lewandowski. Azar. That looks a good ball through. Koundé gets over and intercepts. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And we are back underway.
Barcelona.
Can he finish? Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. So this the chance to fire his team in front. 1-0, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
He's had a shot! That comes as a mighty relief. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Messi, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 4, Rooney, serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11,
And it's Dallo. That is good strength. Diogo Dallo. And here's Yamal. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yamal is onto this. Rijkaard. And it's Ribery. Now it's Yamal. Grimaldo wins the duel this time. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. Marquinhos is there to clear. Can he get on the end of this? Ronaldinho has it out wide. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
The most accurate pass. And here's Osimhen.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shapes to shoot! Glorious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter.
Face to face with the keeper. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So having trailed, this to go ahead. The comeback is complete. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and
he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Galatasaray with this to equalise. And he scores! Back in business! Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Can he get on to this?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 6. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
That has been knocked clear. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Caught offside that time.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Yamal, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he welcomes it in. Well timed, excellent interception. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played in. Diogo Dalot getting this one clear. Azar. Koundé calmly anticipates. Hakimi. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's heaved it away. And that's been won straight back. It's a good ball out wide. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, shooting chance! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
He's got away. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona have been handed a game-changing chance. Donnarumma will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Barcelona, he's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. Donnarumma, in the context of the game, he must save it. That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
DiMarco. Hazard looking to run onto it. Oh, that's fabulous. Hakimi. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Sané, he's being urged to shoot. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here, dealing with the pressure. One back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And there goes the final whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, they do say all roads lead to Rome, and perhaps it's also true to add that all Roman roads lead to the Olimpico. This gargantuan amphitheatre rarely fails to deliver, certainly when it comes to providing sporting entertainment of the highest order. And already we're underway here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, he may be a player who we still haven't worked out what his best position is, but I still think that this fella, Kai Havertz's role, will be quite big. He initially played a little deeper before he arrived in England, but once he came to England, he tended to be played as a centre-forward, and it made it difficult for him. I mean, he wasn't attuned to that position, but now he's grown into it, and things are beginning to work.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. He is through here. It's a mighty effort. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Havertz, Hakimi, Fernando Torres, and the pass is intercepted. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either.
Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Bebeto. And it's Hakimi. That's a good ball out wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Havertz in the hunt and looking threatening. Now it's Bebeto. And he's intervened well there. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Bebeto.
That was lovely, that.
And he's away. Big chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Wilshere. Now it's Bebeto. And this is Okazaki. Pinches it off him. Okazaki showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chance, surely! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Bebeto. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Okazaki.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Morocco clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And this is Torres. And Torres! Goal! Morocco! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Morocco have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now, can they get him away? And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Okazaki, looking to play him in. It's played through for him. In with the challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ronaldinho, he's picked his way through. Oh, robust challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Rooney. Now it's Ronaldinho. Rooney! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
It's a pretty loose pass. That's beautifully weighted. Wilshere. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And the action is back on the way.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldinho swings in. He gets big. He's scored. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Hakimi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Good ball, good take. Opts to play it back. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. They want to be quick to recover this. And it's Kukcu. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Chance for a shot! He's got away with one there. It's their second corner of the game.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, this looks sharp. Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. Bastoni gets good distance on it. And here's Okazaki. Oh, super ball. Goes for a shot! Just swings wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Cambio di giocatori.
Barcelona have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. It's a really well-measured ball. Adams kept his eye on it and he's there. Torres looking for options for movement. And Bebeto! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Yamal. Well, that pass isn't the best. De La Cruz. Havertz. And it's Fernando Torres. He's a sharp little ball here.
Sostituzione per il Marocco. Numero 6, Wilshere. Numero 15, Neymar.
And that's a throw-in.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 33 e il numero 10. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That is a great pick out. And he's in on Bebeto! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Spread it left. Played back in.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And Bebeto! And that would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Costa Corta. Shapes to shoot! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
That looks a decent ball. Picked out brilliantly. De Bruyne was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a good run down the left-hand side. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now this could be a chance. Great chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. There could be trouble here. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's there to get it away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Guardiola gets across to intercept that. That has been slung wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Up he goes!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just eases him off the ball. Maradona aims beyond the defence. Torres gets into a good position. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Osimhen! It's in! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Another moment of magic, a real wow. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs.
That could spell trouble. Chance for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Threads one in. Looking for a runner. Now it's Rooney. That has been cut short. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Hazard. Neatly clipped into space. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Turkey are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Turkey clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out to the right. Now, can they get him away? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Goes for a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well read, nice interception. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Serginho. Turkey finding their passes. Out to the left it goes. That has not gone well.
Turkey really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how did they go about making that work? Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Ronaldinho. Raul. And that is expertly dealt with. Grimaldo. That'll be a throw. Messi. Turkey looking to pass their way through, looking to play him in. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to belt it away. He's found the way through. Swings it across. Bastoni gets rid without sophistication. Corner number 2 then. Fermin getting this one clear. It's an early cross.
Kunde
Tries to clear. It'll be a throw-in. That is ended up in no man's land. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the action is back underway. He is through here. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Messi, and the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And the through ball. That is good alertness. Fermin, it's a pretty loose pass. Some good work on the right flank here. Messi could try cutting inside here. Oh, what a climb! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pedri. Not the most accurate pass. Foden. That's a cute ball. Somewhat off target. Grimaldo. Barcelona are 2 up early in the second half. Can he get onto this? And he was quick to react. Yep, it's a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. He's having a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 3, Joshua Kimmich. Coming on the field is number 8,
And he's done very well to take that back. Out to the right. Messi. Almost an hour gone. He's a sharp little ball here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution for Turkey, number 17, Hazard. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Doku.
Fermin. Pedri. Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldinho is in a really good position out wide.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Aimed beyond the defence. Can he finish? Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets. 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Grimaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. Distributed tidily. Messi in acres of space out wide.
Substitution for Turkey, number 27.
Time for a change in personnel.
Serginho, number 21. Raul, coming on the field.
He's there to retrieve it.
Number 23. Beckham, number
Back into the
20,
middle.
Olise.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Vermeer, the most accurate pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Knocks it into space. And the shot! Hakimi gets it away. Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That looks a cracking ball. Foden! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Ronaldinho. Great vision. Cross needs to be good. Tries a shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
Substitutions taking place.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Can he get it through? Well, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard calmly anticipates, pinches it off him, shifted it to the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space as long as the space left behind is filled. A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. That pass has been well intercepted.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
De la Cruz. That is a brilliant interception. Olise. That's a nicely weighted pass. There will be 4 extra minutes. Rashford. Decent chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Over the hills and far away! No! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway.
I'd really like to see Ronaldinho given freedom on the left flank here, Peter.
Yeah, the idea being that, of course, he can make good use of those dancing feet.
Yeah, and playing out wide just gives him more room and allows him to come inside onto his stronger foot, either to shoot or to link up with those who are congregating centrally.
There's a beautiful and the shot! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Nice looking ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Not the most accurate pass. He can run onto that. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Now, who's going to be first to this? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Diaby, Rice. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side.
And Batistuta! Goal! Celtic! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured. It was simply inch perfect.
Barcelona are already chasing the... Oh, no, what has happened here? And the shot! In he goes again. He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Big header! Goal! Celtic! Into the lead once more. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Celtic go into the lead. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. This ended up in no man's land. He's found a way through. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Conte. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's going to go a long way. And it's Davis. Conte. Vermeer. Pass somewhat off target. Great vision.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that should get the job done. That has been slung wide. No way through, so back it comes. He's going for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rice really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Header! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning. Real chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly. He's looking wide. He's in space and looking for options. Davis. Raul. Conte. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Davis is there and he can pick it up. Raul, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Diaby. Oh, strongly challenged there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And this is Rooney. Can he finish? It's there! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, what has happened here? And he shoots! No mistake! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
His position was perfect. Oh, he's been caught napping! Schmeichel claims it without any fuss.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's half-time here. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. So there was the first half.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
And that's the second half started. Ronaldinho. Lovely feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Bastoni. Kupchu. Now it's Rooney. Nicely spread. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Rooney. Ronaldinho. Oh, perfectly measured that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Davis gets into... Takes a shot! Goal! Celtic! And they're back in front. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Celtic take the lead. Grimaldo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just about up to the hour now. Cash.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Messi. A searching ball out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Tries to get it clear. Played out to the left flank. Ball driven towards the far post. And the ball is out of play.
Substitution for Celtic. Number 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 13, Conte. Number 7, Batistuta.
Bastoni gets it
Number
away.
14, Musa Diaby.
Vigo picks it up out wide.
Number 5,
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Number 11, Osimhen. Number 4,
Now it's Osimhen.
Vigo.
Oh, good spread. Vigo receives it in a wide position. Cleared without complication. And he's only too happy to take that back. Quick look, then De Bruyne! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. The delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Cleared without hesitation. Great ball. De La Cruz! Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
It's Vigo. Rice. Beckham. He is through here. Decent chance! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Substitutions taking place.
It's their second corner of the game. Beckham! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Celtic clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
The pass is intercepted. Now it's Pedri. He's picked his way through. Corner then. And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass isn't the best, and that's put paid to a promising move. Tries to pass it through. Rice kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. The final 5 minutes. De Bruyne. Osimhen.
Celtic really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
De Bruyne. Osimhen. Upamecano tries to clear. Yamal. Well, that's well seen too. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Now it's Hazard. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. The ball swung in. And that's the keeper's ball. Ronaldinho quietly revving up. That has not gone well. And we're done. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence tries from distance. That carried quite a threat. Looking for the run. Otto. Some really good ball movement. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. He gets big. And that's caused a worry or two.
Rooney certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And he's forced to go back. Threads one in. Now it's Messi. Picked out oh, shooting chance! Oh, that pass is this time, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
And here's Ronaldinho. Grimaldo gets into a good position. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's made its chance for a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Can he get it through? Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Guardiola is always scanning the pitch for targets. Still goalless. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. He's got away. That is lovely. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Hakimi. And it's Kukçu. Neymar. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Spread out to the left. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Ronaldinho looking to get on the end of this. Great ball, and he's in here. Up he goes! Oh, it rattles the bar. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's been played through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Nistelrooy. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Now the delivery. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
Terrific header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Now, can they get him away? That's a shade optimistic. Kukçu. Pedri, out to the right. And he's managed to get free. Oh, good-looking ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Passes short and Rooney! And he's done it!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams. And
that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more, considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. And the shot! And it's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position I think would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. And Van Nistelrooy! Now, who's going to be first to this? Nicely weighted ball. Rooney is onto this. Lopez. Oh, he's burst through. Verbin! And that would have been some goal.
Fermin can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Looking for a runner. Poor robust challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. Galatasaray appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Hakimi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. So we've reached the hour mark. Passing is crisp and sharp. And Grimaldo. That's been cut out, well played. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Guardiola. Galatasaray finding their passes. And he's had it nicked away. Pass somewhat off target. The message is clear, none shall pass. Pedri. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's fabulous. He whips it across. And that's the keeper's ball. Can he spark a counter here? Otto has been caught there, it's a foul. Tries to pass it through. Over to the left. He has found a way through. Oh, no joy this time. Quality ball. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Delivers the ball. Oh, what a climb! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rooney actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ronaldinho. Rooney. He's cut it out. Now there's a fine ball. And this is Rooney. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Played back in. Grimaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Lopez. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. Big header! No, not the best of headers. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
Alessandro Costa-Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Messi in acres of space out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Messi. Flashes it. Header! Oh, quality save! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rooney actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the finish! In he goes again! Danger averted for now. Played out wide. And here's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cross flung in towards the middle. And he shoots! Oh, another save.
Pedri really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Corner number 3 coming up. Turkey are looking to go. Messi! Oh, it's come loose. Fermin touches it back. That pass isn't the best. Out towards the flank. Oh, good take in a good area. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Messi. Turkey looking to pass their way through. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Turkey certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Ronaldinho. Now that's well seen too. Sane looks to get on the end of this. Kukçu. And the pass is intercepted. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Crosses it in. Ronaldinho, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Referee's given a throw. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Fermin. And it's Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Fermin driving forwards. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a throw. Contact was certainly crisp, didn't quite come off.
Well, he certainly got enough purchase on it. Now he's got to think a little bit more about the accuracy.
Chance to shoot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Sané. He's in plenty of space here. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Pedri.
That looks a decent ball. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Irwin goes short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Ronaldinho. Rooney. Hakimi. And that is expertly dealt with. Hakimi trying to keep this in. Cross from Hakimi. He's tried one!
Added time.
He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Irwin. Kukçu. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. The midway point of the game.
Barcelona really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for Turkey, number 21, Van Nistelrooy.
Here we go again then.
17, Sané.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Number 18.
Well, their corner count's rising, but not their goal count. They can improve.
Substitution.
Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He's having a go. Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Irwin. There will be a throw-in. Ball's out once more.
That's going in strongly.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. He'll try to keep this alive. Played back in. Osimhen, great chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Now, can they get him away?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's fabulous. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Osimhen.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's found a way through. He's cut it out. Pedri getting this one clear. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Not the most accurate
The
pass.
attendance for this match was
Ronaldo gets it away.
80,314.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played. Hakimi. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, what? Tries a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lopez. And here's Osimhen. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Great defending, strong and determined. Osimhen. Spread out to the left. Back into the middle. Pedri. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. And he welcomes it in. Shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well timed, excellent interception. That is ended up in no man's land. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Ribery. Now it's Yamal. And this is Messi. Kupchu. Pedri. Kupchu. Spread it left. Now it's Ronaldinho. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Substitution for Turkey, number 11, Yamal. Coming on the field is number
Lovely
19,
pass, but can he get there?
Rooney.
Distributed
Substitution
tidily.
in progress.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Oh, easy pickings there. Bit too much weight on the pass.
Barcelona really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball. Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's intervened well there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Played into space, and he's picked it up out wide. Osimhen. He's had a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter.
And that's that. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Besiktas against Barcelona.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're underway. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Now it's Ronaldinho. It's come to nothing. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle. And when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Kukçu goes sliding in. Bebeto has been caught there. It's a foul. Marquinhos. And it's Cannavaro. Beckenbauer. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. That looks a good ball through. Big header! He will be livid with himself.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Cannavaro picks it up from the goal kick. Maradona. Bebeto. Looking for options for movement. And it's Pedri. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Conte. Now it's Messi. Beckenbauer. Messi. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Played out to the right. Messi going face to face with his great rival. And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. More and more pressure on the ball here. Belletti.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Messi. Good play on the left-hand side here. Lopez with the cross. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Cannavaro. Beckenbauer. And it's Conte. And it's Cannavaro. Now Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. Belletti. Messi goes steaming forward. Conte. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. Oh no, what has happened here? It's Rooney! It's a smartly directed ball. Messi. Now it's Batistuta. Well, that's a little loose. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And this is Batistuta. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Belletti. Beckenbauer. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Beckenbauer. And it's Belletti. Half-time getting close now. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Now then, the ball's come loose. And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. He came in hard, very hard. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Maradona. Delivers the... He rises! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. There's the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Big chance! Messi. Now it's Bebeto. Now, can they get him away? And he thumps it clear. Diogo Costa. Diogo Costa punts it upfield. Grimaldo is there to clear. Now it's Batistuta. Great vision. Shot could be on. Cleared away. And that is out of play. That has not gone well. Beckenbauer, and this is Bebeto! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Messi. Gets into some space. He slings it in. Fermin. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Kukcu is always looking to break lines. Ball is over the line.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Besiktas looking to pass their way through. Messi looking to run onto it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Yamal gets into a good position, and he's managed to get free. Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending. Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pedri, distributed tidily. Can he latch on to this? Maradona. Conte. That has ended up in no man's land. He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Balletti. Nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Hakimi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Hakimi. Now it's Yamal.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Balletti. Beckenbauer. And it's Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Besiktas truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's there to clear it. And here's Maradona.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tries from a long way out. Gave it a go, but off target. And the referee brings it to a close. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Jr. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Pass is just off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Pele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because...
he's given it away! Rooney. Pirlo. Messi. And it's Pirlo. Vinicius Junior chasing after it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Rooney, and he's in on goal. Oh, super ball. Vinicius Junior. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Pedri, Kokchu, played out towards the right wing. Messi's cross. There's the header! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
That's good play from him.
Stood up well to him there. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
He won't be happy with that one. Can he get on the end of this? He's looking wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rooney is offering a wry smile there.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's having a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Dink through. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now then, the ball's come loose. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game. Now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Place it in low. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No foul, says the referee. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Pirlo. Second reaction.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, it's terribly wayward. And there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Skims one in. Koundé with the clearance. Ronaldinho, the specialist in tearing teams apart.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that's a throw-in. Grimaldo, and here's Ronaldinho. Can he get it through? Alex Grimaldo delivers. Pele conjures time and space where few can. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rooney. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. Great vision. Now it's Ronaldinho. And this is Rooney.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Quality ball. And they can counter here. Nice looking ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first
And
period.
now,
Let us
please
see what the
turn
second
towards
half
the
brings.
screen for a special presentation
An engrossing
featuring our
half,
guest
but we're still
performers
where we
today.
started, 0-0. And the action is back underway.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of...
It's Rooney! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Pirlo gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Some really good ball movement. Picked out brilliantly. On the finish! Oh, he's hit the bar! Messi. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Rummenigge, and he's had it nicked away. Fermin. No way through. Beckenbauer. Looking for options for movement. Here it is, crossed in. And that's been repelled. Nicely spread. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vinicius Junior is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's played into the middle. And it's made its way to him. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Rooney is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really
The
annoyed with
attendance
that,
for this
you know,
match
and
was
they have every right to be.
72,306.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Grimaldo wins the duel this time. Koundé. Hakimi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nicely worked. Oh, important interception. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Fermin attempts a clearance. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Thuram. Oh, there's a probing ball. Tries to dink it through. Bastoni tries to clear. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Messi. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, easy pickings there. Pirlo. Pele. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Pass somewhat off target. Hakimi. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. 75 minutes played. Aimed beyond the defence.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Spread it left. Decent progress down the left. Fermin. That has not gone well. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That pass has been well intercepted. Good running, strong and purposeful. Pele! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ronaldinho. It's a pretty loose pass.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, well played. Out to the left it goes. That has ended up in no man's land. That's that, the end. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep...
There's the header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Raul. Guardiola. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pedri. Oh, good spread. Raul. Played out to the left flank. Ronaldinho gets into some space. And the shot! Haaland. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Messi. And he's found a way past. Here's Cannavaro. Applies the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Rooney. Rooney, he might be in here. Real chance here. Tries a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Guardiola. Now it's Haaland. Spread it left.
Ronaldinho.
Rooney receives it in a good position here. Messi.
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Ronaldinho.
Pass somewhat off target.
Hakimi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pass is just off target.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution.
Roll!
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Distributed tidily. Great vision. And the through ball. Now that's well seen too.
He gets big! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan looking to go forward now. Goes for the shot! No, he's missed it.
Ronaldinho clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Hakimi.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi. Raul tries to pass it through. Haaland. What a shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Raul. Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Hakimi.
That has been slung wide.
No, it's come to nothing. Ronaldinho is sporting a guilty... Oh, what a mistake! He's through now, it's big chance! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This
Against
certainly matters.
Barcelona.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
So it's away we go then.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. And it's Messi.
Alexander-Arnold looking for a runner, and that was nowhere near his best.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Beckham. Pedri, spread out to the left. Now it's Messi.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Deftly away.
Ronaldinho is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Besiktas are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And this is Ronaldinho.
It's a throw-in. And it's Kukçu. Looking for the run. Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Beckham. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Knocks it into space. Cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Not the most accurate pass. Rooney. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, and he shoots!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
It's a promising position. He is through here. Chance to deliver. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Lewandowski. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Looking to play him in.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Alexander-Arnold. That's a good ball out wide.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. There he goes, motoring forward. And the shot! It's in! Besiktas back on level terms. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Messi. Xavi Alonso. Now, can they get him away? Ronaldinho. Hangs in across. Oh, what a... He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kunde. And here's Rooney. Adams. And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
I'd like to draw
Barcelona
your attention to the
are
screen
level
right
pegging
now
at
with
half-time
information
then,
on your
and it's a
shopper
finely
button.
balanced game. 1-1 the score. Barcelona get the ball rolling for the second period. Ball's gone out of play. And here's Rooney. Can he get it through? It's Rooney! Wayne Rooney! Only him!
Well, what a restart this has been. A top player striking early. The perfect fillip to push on from what was a stunning finish.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Barcelona take the lead. Oh, that's neat. Shot could be on. Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Bastoni. And it's Ibrahimovic. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Spread it left. And here's the chance to counter. Nicely worked. Mignon tries to clear.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And he's had it nicked away. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Kukçu. Crosses it in. He gets big. Goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution for Besiktas.
He's got
Number
4.
9,
That is
Messi.
remarkable.
Number 19. Robert
Barcelona
Lewandowski.
grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. Nice control. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetic. Climbs up big. Oh, it's fallen loose again. And he hits the net. A landmark moment for a player of grand significance. His 50th goal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That has been slung wide. Played back in. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Besiktas can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Isak. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, red, nice interception. Ronaldinho. Xavi Alonso. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Ibrahimovic. Xavi Alonso. Out to the left it goes. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He has found the way through. That's good play. He's in a great position. And the shot! He's scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 83
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gets into some space. Chance for a shot! In he goes again! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Hakimi. Looking for options for movement.
There will be 5 minutes added
He's
time.
felt that, hasn't he? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He's a sharp little ball here. Ibrahimovic providing an outlet on that flank. Koundé. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. And it's Azar. Pedri.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nuno Mendes. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It is a truly passionate scene here. Always has been ever since this ground first opened. This unique feeling is something that has rarely changed, even through major modernisations down the years. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Sharjah have gone with what looks like 3-6-1, Jim Beglin. What do you think?
Well, what tends to happen with a puzzling-looking formation like this is that two of the more creative midfielders take up slightly inverted attacking roles to make it a simpler 3-4-3 setup, or indeed 3-4-2-1. That's what should unfold here. At the moment, I admit, it does look a little strange.
Spread neatly. Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Dink through. Mbappe. Oh, what a mistake! Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Eden Militao spots it and intercepts. Played back in, and he was alert to it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, easy pickings there. Fermin. Now this could be a chance. Lovely pass. Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Knocks it into space. And it's Messi. Shifted it to the flank. DiMarco. And the cross comes in. And it's hoisted clear. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Hakimi. Grimaldo. Mbappe. Over to the left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's there to clear it. And that's been won straight back. Conte. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Drives it in. Keeper has taken decisive action.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And he was quick to react. Spread out to the left.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Cleared away. Hakimi. He has found the way through. And that has been cleared.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, that's neat. Threads one in. DiMarco receives it in a wide position. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Vermi. Oh, good spread. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Might want to be careful there.
And the keeper takes decisive action. He's having a hit! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. Now it's DiMarco. And this is Messi. He is through here. And Messi! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. He might be in here. No, it's come to nothing. Played out towards the right wing. Good ball, good take. Ronaldinho.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
That's a good ball out wide. Messi. Nice control. Hakimi. And the shot! Off the post. Alex Grimaldo delivers. And that's the keeper's ball. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 21. Lascia il campo per il
There's the start of the second half.
45.
Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Grimaldo and a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that should get the job done. And there's the shot! No, not quite.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
No, no way through there. Vermi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lopez with the cross. Real chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Hakimi making good progress on the right-hand side. Looking to play him in. This ended up in no man's land. And it's Arda Güler. That has been slung wide. He's having a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's got full. It's in. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart moves.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Opts for safety, tries to pass it through. Sharjah are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Takes a shot! He's got a goal! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And yes, it's him again.
Cambio di giocatori.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Sharjah get themselves into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Pedri, who's looking wide. And here's Ronaldinho. Alex Grimaldo puts a cross in. Barcelona have their second corner now. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's there to belt it away. Chooses to go cross-field. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Goulet going face-to-face with his great rival. The pass has gone astray, and he thumps it clear. Pedri, it's a pretty loose pass. Yamal. Arda Goulet. Can he get it through? Ball driven toward... Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Messi viene sostituito con il numero 10. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Nicely weighted ball. That's been cut out, well played.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Yamal. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Donnarumma gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal. Schlotterbeck. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Hakimi. Grimaldo does well to get it back. And that is a little undercooked. Eder Militao has got himself a free kick. It's just beyond his reach. Koundé gets it away. Looking for options for movement. Great defending, strong and determined.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Hakimi picks it up out wide. Now it's Yamal. Ronaldinho. The ball goes in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Dani Olmo
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
tries to play it through. Oh, delightful ball. Kupchu. Oh, good read. Now then, the ball's come loose. Osimhen shapes to shoot! And he gets rid in a hurry. That has not gone well. Ronaldinho. Oh, well played, well sorted out. 5 minutes to add. And that will be the final act. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that.